What's up, everyone? Crypto 38 here. So I'm going to give you an update on the Nexo application that I've been using, which is pretty much an application where you can earn interest on your cryptocurrencies. Specifically, Bitcoin was the main reason why I decided to try out Nexo, and it's been doing good. And if you want to, at the end of this video, I'll come back to my website where you can just go here if you want to try it out for yourselves. But what I want to do first is I made a video back in July 1st of 2020, right? So you got July, August, September, October, November. 5 months ago is when I joined. And when I started, I had put about $1,000 into Bitcoin. And of course, I put some Ethereum in there and a few other tokens. But in total, what they gave me was a credit line of $736. So if you put 1,000, they don't give you a credit line of 1,000, right? Because they need to hold some of that money should things go sour, right? But that's what I put into it, and I'll show you it in a second. At that time, I had 20 cents earned. I'm just gonna play this video so that you can see. And now I'm gonna switch and then I'll pause it. Okay. So here in this video, like I said, I had put about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, 0.1. I had put some Ether in here, which was 0.5. And I bought some Nexo tokens, 434 of those. XRP, I had 34 XRP. I decided, well, instead of just letting it sitting around my hardware wallet, I'm going to put it here. And I bought USD coin. But the USD coin I took out about a few days ago because I was making 2 pennies on the USD coin, so that I had like $110 now after 5 months. And I said, you know what, that's kind of like a waste of time to me for that. I just put it into Bitcoin where it's going to grow. So I'm going to show you what my account looks like now after 5 months. So this is my Nexo account. Hopefully there's nothing in here where you can steal my stuff, right? Which I doubt. It doesn't look like you can. All right, so Nexo. As you can see, things have changed. Remember, it was just $700. Let's go back. Right, $700 credit line. Now that credit line has increased 1,424, and that's because the price of Bitcoin has gone up. We're close to 20,000, which I believe we're going to break soon. And here goes my Bitcoin holdings. So 1,170. My Ether, $189 is the credit line. Let's keep that. This is just the credit line. So let me go back because I kind of like messed that up for you guys, right? So my balance has increased. So remember, I put only $1,000. So because Bitcoin's price has gone up and because I've earned interest on my Bitcoin, I'm already up to $2,219, right? So let's go back again to this old video. Let's let it play and then I'll pause it so we can compare. And this is going to change now. Okay, there it goes. It's coming up now. Boom. Let's stop it there. So remember, 1,000. Here I had let's say 0.11 in Bitcoin. Let's look at how much I've earned. 0.15 in Bitcoin. So I'm earning interest on my Bitcoin for just leaving my Bitcoin here, which is basically being lent out. You know, they use it to lend it out to other people. But my Bitcoin value has increased, which is the most important thing that I wanted to do and I was waiting for. And I decided to try out this app because I live in New York City. Regulations are very, very tight here in New York City. There's certain cryptocurrencies that I would love to purchase and I cannot, even though other states in the United States are allowed to purchase those cryptocurrencies, because I live in New York City, and of course this is where you got Wall Street at, and they want to control all the money here. they're very restrictive. Of course, they blame it on they're trying to protect the consumer. I think it's just they're trying to control the money and make all the money before us little people get to make it, right? But anyway, that's a whole nother video. I just want to show you that my crypto holdings has increased in the 5 months that I've been here. Remember, I had an Ethereum 0.59, now I have 0.60. So my Ethereum holding has also increased along with everything else. Remember, my XRP was only worth like $6. XRP, of course, went up because when Bitcoin goes up, the whole crypto market goes up. So that's up to $21. My credit line, which was only $736, has gone up. So right now, if I need money for an emergency case scenario, I have available, just like a credit card, 1,424. I can move this 1,424 into my checking account. I don't have to sell my Bitcoin, which I think is really good, right? I can just move $1,424 into my TD Bank checking account. And then later on, I start to pay off this credit line back if I want to get my Bitcoin back, right? And so it's basically being held there as collateral. You can pay that as much as you can afford to pay it back. And then once you pay off the whole 1,424, then you can get your Bitcoin back. Now, I haven't used it. I was about to use it about 2 weeks ago because the unemployment that's going on here. Used to be a tour guide. I'm not working anymore. The tourism industry has collapsed here in New York City. It used to be the fourth money maker here in New York City. And because of COVID-19, I'm out of work. So last week I was almost close to having to use some of this credit line, which I was. And fortunately, I didn't have to use it because I really don't want to use it yet. Maybe later on I will. But for so far, I just wanted to update you guys. If you can see, $50 is the total that I've earned. May not seem much, but you can see my credit line is bigger than 776. And over here, when I started, if you remember, my credit line was only 20 cents. I mean, my total interest earned 20 cents. So in 5 months, I've earned $50 in interest. That's the most I've ever earned by just keeping my money in my checking account in either Chase Manhattan or TD Bank. Even though they do have savings accounts there, I don't think you would ever earn this amount of money in there. And so everything is looking good here. As you can see, I'm still earning money on here. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and join this, you can go over to my website. I have a website, very basic, easy to use. It's www.crypto38.com. You'll just go down here to the referral links, and you can see it says earn interest on BTC. Just click on that, and that's going to take you straight over to Nexo. Now, this referral link here, I am not earning anything on it, which they should give it to me. But nonetheless, I'm sharing it with you because it's just what crypto people do, right? They like to share the wealth. Of course, if you haven't bought any crypto, you can go over here as well and just click on this one. I use Coinbase. Again, I understand the issues with Coinbase, and I do believe their fees are very high compared to other ones, but I live in New York City, and so I can't join other crypto exchanges just on the fact that I live in New York City. It's very restricted for me. The good thing I like about Coinbase, and I'll repeat this again, is it's easy to use. You buy it easily, okay? You sell it easily. And then if you want to, after you done purchase your Bitcoin and you send some Bitcoin to earn some interest on your Bitcoin, and you want to keep some of the Bitcoin that you bought on Coinbase on a hardware wallet, you can just hit this link here. And this link will take you where you can purchase the Nano X, Nano S, which is a digital hardware wallet. I should have just brung it out for this video to show you. And you can buy a crypto wallet, and then you can move your money from your Coinbase exchange, put it onto hardware wallet where it's off the internet and safe and nobody can hack. If they decide to hack Coinbase, they won't be able to get into your crypto wallet because you decided to move that, right? So that's another way. Another new thing that they have is the unstoppable domains. Instead of using Gmail, now you're going to have your own crypto domain. So you can also click on that. Again, I earn here $10 if you decide to sign up. Over here, I earned some money too, not very much. Unstoppable domains, I'm not sure if, I don't even remember if I do get anything, but it's still good, and that's why I'm giving it to you. Also, if you're new, you can check out these videos that I have here. And on these videos, these are the people that I learned about Bitcoin from. And so you can check out all these different, this is music here. If you've never heard, they had Bitcoin music. They actually got Bitcoin music. But there's different YouTube content creators here on cryptocurrency. You can check them out. They're all legit. They're all very good. So I would recommend you check them out. You can do that there on your own. Before we go, let's just check out the Bitcoin price. So here on Bitcoin, as you can see, we're still in this range here, and we're gonna break it out very soon. And of course, me originally, I said we was gonna maybe hit $15,000 and then come back down for a correction. We hit 15,000, we hit 16,000, we hit 17,000, we hit 18,000. And then at 17,200, which was my last video, I told you how we seem to be creating support here at this level, which that's exactly what was going on. And in retrospect, now I look at it, so I made a good call, and it went up, and then we hit 20,000 again, right? And so now we have that resistance level. Now remember, resistance usually becomes support. Once we break $20,000 and we head on up there, it might be the last time you see $20,000, right? That's just my opinion on it. But we are going to break it. Another good thing, if you want to check out, if you go to CoinMarketCap, here they have something called make a prediction $10,000 in BTC to be won, right? But you have to have a Binance account. Binance.com is where you go to. And as long as you have a Binance ID, this is where they would deposit your Bitcoin if you happen to win this sweepstake, is basically what it is, right? Now, when you click on it, it's going to take you over here, and you're going to see it says make a prediction, $10,000 in BTC to be won, create an account to participate, enter 3 time slots when you think Bitcoin will hit 20,000. And then you go here and you just pick 3 time slots. So today, I already picked some other days, but nothing happened, and then they allow you, as long as it's 24 hours before that time period, they allow you to edit it again. So yesterday I edited it for today, and I put that it was going to hit 20,000 at 9 o'clock in the morning from 9 to 10. It didn't happen. Looked like we was. And then from 1 to 2. Right now it's 1 o'clock, so I'm actually hoping that Bitcoin hits to over 20,000 between this hour period so that I can win, right? And if I don't get it during this period, then I'm hoping that somewhere around 8 o'clock, Bitcoin will hit that $20,000 mark. Here goes the prices here. You get first place, $2,000 in BTC, second place, $1,500 in BTC, and third place, $1,000 in BTC. I'm hoping to hit that $20,000 mark. As we go back here, you see we're very close. And you know how Bitcoin works. This will break like this, because that's just how fast Bitcoin works. This is the hourly chart we're on here. It's better to always look at Bitcoin from the daily chart or even the weekly chart, because it's more relaxing. If you're into like scalping is basically what they call it. If you're into margin trading, getting in and out, then yes, you would be down here in the 1 hour chart, in the 5-minute chart of that sort. But I do recommend, especially if you're a beginner, best one is to actually look at it on the daily chart, right? It's better to focus on the daily chart, and you can see the RSI is still very high, but we're not cooling off at all. And I've been watching these last videos, one of them from The Modern Investor, and also Crypto Czarels, and a few others, where they were saying there's really no Bitcoin left. All the Bitcoin that's left that has been mined so far is being held by the exchanges, and the exchanges are the ones that are selling them. And then now, of course, you also have Bitcoin entering the stock market and companies holding Bitcoin like Grayscale and MicroStrategy that invested some money. But a lot of these stocks now are participating in the crypto community. And so everybody's holding on to Bitcoin, and now they're selling Bitcoin at a premium, which is always better to buy it straight off the exchange and then move it off the exchange into a hardware wallet. But it's up to you. You might not be that computer savvy. You might just say, you know what, I'm good with just buying some stocks of Bitcoin. It's up to you to make up that decision. But personally, always stay with the daily chart. It just gives you a better perception of what's really going on. Because if you're on an hour, 5-minute chart, you really have to be on top of it. If you get up and go to the kitchen and have a cup of water, you might come back and that thing will just drop instantly like that. So I like to look at things from a daily perspective. And right now, it looks like we're just shooting up. See this slope going up there? I guess that's what they call a V shape right there, right? But when you go down to the hourly, because I'm trying to see if I can make it on this hour to 20,000 so that I can win that prize. We're very close, and you never know. This might be the hour where we just break that $20,000 level. So everything looking good so far. If we do happen not to break 20,000, because a lot of times what happens is we test resistance, we'll come break down, we test resistance a second time, come down, and then on the third time, usually, not always, but usually, if it doesn't break resistance, or maybe it breaks and then comes down, it might come all the way back down to 17,200 again, because that's the last support range that we had, right? Now, if it does break that and shoots up, I think we're going to see like 30,000 or something like that. But of course, everything is looking good. In any event, the main thing I wanted to show you was that Nexo account. Everything on the Nexo account is doing fine. So if you want to try it out, just go to the Nexo. You can try it out. Easy to use, right on your phone. You can check it every day. Simple. And that's one of the key things you need today, right? Because cryptocurrency transactions sometimes can be a little complicated for especially beginners. And this app here, very, very easy to use. And if you have other cryptocurrencies, you can also earn interest on those there. So other than that, that's it for me. Short video here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Crypto 38. Have a good one, guys.